I am so proud of you and so grateful for the opportunity to be here, cheering you on and thanking all of you who've helped make this day possible. The facts are that a moment ago I was speaking to Grant's grandmother, and she mentioned that she had a scarf that my sister and I had given her that belonged to my mother, Lady Bird Johnson. But it's not just Anne's scarf and the sentimental journey that she has taken and wearing it today for this venture that I'd like to focus on. It is the face of Lady Bird Johnson and Roy Butler and that extraordinary partnership that is up and down the banks of Lady Bird Lake and forever in the hearts of generations of our family, the Butlers, but far more importantly than that, all of Central Texas and everybody else who comes here to celebrate Austin. And this past week, as you well know, Grant, there have been a lot of people here celebrating Austin. With South by Southwest, each of them have come and made music and had their spirits soar, because your grandfather had a vision for our community, and he came together not just with my mother, Lady Bird Johnson. They were the leaders of the parade. But there was a mighty parade behind them. And it looks to me like, Grant, you've gotten a parade yourself. Now, there is no doubt that you didn't think you were going to have this freezing weather. And there was no doubt that you wished it might not have rained this morning. But coming out of a 2-year drought, we'll never fuss about rain again. But there is also no doubt that scouting and the principles that teach make it possible for you to understand it's not what you achieve under ideal times that matters, it's what you are able to achieve when the going gets rough. And it's been cold and wet and rough, but you, like the postman, have continued to deliver just like your grandfather and my mother always tried to for the city of Austin. Roy may have left us and gone to heaven last November to be there with Mother and Daddy, but Roy, his work will never leave us. Every time we walk by the shores of Lady Bird Lake, we'll see the extraordinary leadership of Roy Butler and the great friendship he had with Lyndon and Lady Bird Johnson. And now we'll see that the work goes on, that his grandson has not forgotten him, and his grandson's generation have not forgotten the message they taught us. And that is, we only have this land once. If we celebrate it, treasure it, and make the most of it, we can pass it on to generations yet unborn. As a young man, you have already seen that. You're celebrating it, preserving it, and making it more beautiful for your children's and your children's children. And as the mother of 5 and the grandmother of 12, Grant, I thank you. I feel better about turning the world over to people like you. Congratulations, your granddad, I know, joins your grandmother and all of those friends, and it is obvious that you have a lot of friends that aren't fair weather friends. They're real friends, and we wish you well, and we thank you for this great service, and congratulations to every one of you who helped make Grant's dream and vision come true.